How you doing, Cancer? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. And for more clarity on your situation, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. And for a totally fresh perspective, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box as well. And Cancer, make sure you stay tuned till the end of your reading, where I will pull a final message from the universe tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. Wow, a lot of new energy here for you. Your love life, your work life, your health, everything is entangled. And I see right now that investing in yourself, planting seeds in your career energy is exactly what Spirit is telling you is going to blossom and grow. So if you've been waiting to invest in yourself financially, for example, going back to school, starting a business, or even buying something, a property, now is the time to do so because it is going to pay back dividends. Like your 1 year, 3 year, 10-year game plan is going to come to fruition. And right now, this is the time not to think of the short term, but think of the long term. So ask yourself, like, what is it you're currently doing? Is it sustainable? Is it paying dividends? If it is, fantastic, double down, triple down. But if you have to create some sort of change, then don't fear it, right? Welcome this change. And I do see here that you feel as if there is some sort of resistance being met. The fact that you have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles, that's a synchronicity, 2 5s next to each other. And I do see here that there is some sort of career energy or financial energy that requires change on your behalf, but you've been kind of procrastinating in order to move forward because you've been feeling some sort of resistance in order to do it. But that resistance is fear. That resistance is not actually something that is a warning sign from the universe. That fear is your ego trying to prevent you from creating change, even though that change is exactly what you're looking for, but because ego hates change because it's uncertain. But that uncertain energy is a breath of fresh air. Like, for example, if you knew what the next words were I was going to say, this reading would not be enjoyable for you. So uncertainty is the only certain thing in this world, right? And embracing this change, welcoming this change will help you really look at it from that perspective. Now, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. I do see here that you are in a beautiful energy where you're grounded, intuitive, in alignment, and flowing. And I do see here that there's some sort of heart coherence, some sort of trust that's being built between you and a special somebody. So a lot of you are in a position right now where you're able to really be so magnetic that everyone wants to be around you. Everyone wants to be around this energy. So people can confide in you. People can want to be in your vibration. And I do feel like there is someone who has gone through some sort of turbulence in their life right now. And they really are trying to put the past behind them. And they feel like you have this energy that's going to be able to help them because they've been struggling, right? Whoever this is, maybe it's a friend, family member, maybe this is a coworker, or maybe this is a romantic interest that's going to come in your life. And at first you guys are going to bond over you trying to help them and guide them, but maybe you'll turn romantic. And I do see here that there are multiple offerings that are going to manifest from this, but this is the time right now to really focus on yourself, focus on making yourself happy, not people pleasing, and focusing on being so magnetic. It's the least selfish thing you can do because when you are shining and when you're feeling your best, everyone feels this vibration. And right now your guides are reminding you that in order to help someone who's, for example, drowning, you have to be the best swimmer, right? You have to be so good that you can swim out there and help them. So by feeding yourself knowledge, wisdom, and experience, not only are you going to shine and your life going to be better, but everyone else is going to benefit from this as well. Right now, you have Cat Spirit. So time to claim your independence. So right now, if you've been waiting for something to happen, rather than wait for the cause and effect, become the cause and effect. So for example, imagine you are in a relationship and imagine if you are waiting for your spouse to be more positive. And every time you go up to them, so imagine like you go up to them and say, hey, let's go to the movies. And they're like, no, let's not. The movie's gonna suck. And you're like, okay. Next day, you're like, let's go for a walk. No, it's gonna rain. You're like, okay. Next day, you're like, hey, let's go grab a bite to eat at a new restaurant. No, we're gonna get salmonella. You're like, salmonella? What the heck is this? So if you have someone in your life and you've been waiting on them to change, you're going to be waiting forever. What you got to do is claim your independence and lead by example. So for example, you say, let's go to the movies. And they say no, be like, no problem. I'm going to go. I'll bring you back some popcorn with love. Next day, let's go for a walk. No. Okay, no problem. I'm going to go for a walk. I'll bring you back some pictures. Next day, go to a restaurant. I'll bring you back some food, right? With love, not trying to be, like condescending. Then I promise you, after a couple times, they will come. They will want to join the winning team, which is you. So own it, Cancer. Remember who you are. Take advantage of this and really change that fear for confidence. And the fact that you got the Star card and the Ace of Wands here really lets you know that the turbulence is going to be over when you create change in your life. Instill new excellent habits. Don't fear change and get out of your comfort zone, right? Right now, your guides are telling you that we're doing the same thing, expecting a different result, and that's not going to work. So, for example, you're waking up, you are rushing to get to work, you come home, you're eating some food, you're watching the same shows, and then you're waking up the next day telling yourself, oh man, I don't want to go to my job. Now, unless we instill some sort of change in this, nothing will change. So rather than do that, why don't we do this? Why don't we sleep a little bit earlier at night, wake up a little bit earlier? When we wake up earlier, now we don't have to rush. Now, before we get to work, why don't we take 5-10 minutes in the car and we visualize how we want the day to go? Visualize you walking in, saying hi to all the coworkers, your boss coming up to you, telling you, hey, you know what? You got a promotion coming. Then feeling how grateful you are for that promotion and then walking into work. Now, you have let the universe know this is what I expect, right? And the universe goes ding, ding, ding. Well, Cancer, you know how to play this game. This is what you will get. But unless you instill these excellent habits, it is going to be difficult to get what you're looking for. Right now, you also have Cow Spirit reminding you that the miracles are endless, and really tap into the mystical, spiritual, and quantum in order to get what you're looking for. Also, look at this card. Look how cool she is. I love her. I want a cow myself. My wife Alicia and I, we want a cow. And we're not going to eat her. We can't eat our animals. Right? So we don't even drink milk. I don't even know why we would get a cow, but they seem like dogs. Now, as I digress. Basically, universe is telling you to learn to love the story of the future. The miracles are endless. You don't have to be stuck with the memory of the past. Sometimes we don't even give ourselves the attention or the opportunity to look at things from the perspective of things going right. We're so conditioned to think of things going wrong, being all serious, right? That we never look at it from like, wow, what if it goes right? So for example, you want to start a business where like, oh, if I go wrong, I'm going to lose all my money, waste my time. Have you thought of what if it goes right? I don't have to work for somebody. I get to go do my own thing, right? You're your own boss. Think of it from that perspective. Right now, Spirit is letting you know that Spirit has your back. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Your angels, your guides, the universe is your best friend, is your bodyguard, is your cheerleader. You are never alone. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not real. For example, can you see gravity? Can you see oxygen? Can you see all these text messages being sent all around you? No. So think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibrations. Your angels and guides are a vibration. You are a vibration. This body, this meat suit, it's an avatar. It's nothing more than a car. Inside is the consciousness, which is you. You cannot see you, right? This avatar, don't worry about this. So what does this mean? Your vibration, everything is a vibration. In order to attract more vibrations on your energy, you have to be in harmony with it. So if you want to attract happy stuff, you have to be happy first. So the question is, what makes you happy? Right? Ask yourself this. This is a legit question. Not like when I'm rich and with my soulmate. I don't care about that. What makes you happy right now? Like, does nature make you happy? Does eating yummy, delicious food make you happy? Does spending time with yourself make you happy? Does playing make you happy? Do puzzles make you happy? What makes you happy? Start doing more of that, and the rest will come. All right, now final message from the universe. Final message for Cancer. Final message for Cancer. All right, so the universe is saying acceptance of love. And look at this card though. That is the divine masculine, the feminine, if I ever saw one. It's one of my favorite cards. Now, this is number 38. This image is a representation of harmony of opposites, masculine and feminine. You have the ability to give love freely to yourself and to others. It is important to understand that you are whole, complete, and perfect now and will enhance the life of another. Love can happen. Love is the truth to all situations, and love is the soul embodied inside you. Express more love in your life and allow yourself to feel loved. Everything happens exactly when it's supposed to. in that order. Everything will happen is what is supposed to take place. You bring bright light and individuality into this world. So you got to understand divine timing and divine love. It is your birthright to be with your soulmate. Don't ask whether or not you're going to be with your soulmate. It's 100% going to happen. Now, timing. The universe is always waiting for us to be ready. The universe is waiting to gift you your soulmate to you, but you have to be ready first. What does that mean? Focus on being magnetic. Focus on being happy. Focus on being confident. When you really exercise, when you take some time to really do a little bit of meditation, when you do a little bit of journaling, then the universe will deliver your soulmate to you. But unless we are ready, the universe is going to be waiting for us. So right now, use your personality to create your personal reality. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Till next time, honor your soul.